A very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Shomen Dey. I work with the World Wildlife Fund, which is in brief called WWF. Not to be confused with the Wrestling Federation, of course. I thought we needed to smile a bit because we're all feeling a bit sleepy, I guess. So jokes apart, I am a little worried because mine is not a technical presentation at all. After seeing what's been presented, I don't know if I'll be able to justify my standing here and talking to you. I am trying to put it across in very simple words about everything that we already know. I'm not going to speak anything which is very new to any one of us. I'm putting it across as I see it. Maybe we can have a word of discussion at the end of the presentation if it's worth. I am calling this the web of life because we strongly believe that every organism that lives on earth has a function and has a relationship with one another. We all live in a world where we sometimes don't know the importance of some microorganisms also, which might be very beneficial to us. Whereas we think of the big species and think, yes, these are the most important for us. But in this whole web of life, like keeping the soil nutrients alive, keeping the water clean, there are many things that we miss out at times because they're not mega species or they're not very magnificent to look at or appreciable in their looks. So in this web of life, I would like to start with the topic of this seminar. It's called the Green Seminar. Now when the organizers asked me to come for a green seminar, it came to my mind that I don't know where really I should start off. What do we think of when you say green? What do you think of? We think of nature. We think of forests. We think of clean air. We think of clean water, hygienic surrounding, and similar things. But if we look at the amalgamation of this entire thing, where does this all come from? Who provides us all these green things? It's the only one earth that we have. We don't have a spare earth from which we can borrow if we've finished off what we have as clean as on now. What does the earth provide us? When you say what sustains life, we have three very basic needs: food, shelter, clothing, very well known to everyone. And if you look very classically, the rest of the things that we have today are wants. Want, W-A-N-T. This is need. Without this we cannot survive. But there are many other things, like the cell phone I'm using, this that I'm using. These are wants. And there is a limit to which we can go to satisfy our wants with a system where resources are finite. So we derive everything from Mother Earth, which is basically we call natural resources. But nature's resources are finite. It cannot go on forever and ever. And I guess that is the reason we are sitting in this room today, trying to discuss about our future, which in some terms is called sustainability. Sustainability sounds a little bit too big for me also at times. So how do you look at sustainability? What is sustainable use? In one particular workshop, I got to understand it in my own way. When somebody said, it's like me having 1 lakh rupees in my bank and I am asked to live off that 1 lakh rupees for my entire life. There are two ways of doing it. I keep withdrawing the money and buy whatever I want to buy and live on. And the other is, if I take the interest out of that capital and try to survive on that interest. If I keep surviving on the interest, my capital stays okay and I can live on for a longer time. But if I start eating on my capital, tomorrow if my capital is exhausted, I cannot live on anything. So Earth's resources are like a capital that's been given to us. It also has interests. A tree does not remain just a tree, it grows, it gives branches. When you need firewood, there are fallen dead trees. We can lop the branches rather than cut the tree. It's about maintaining our future, how we can live wisely of the capital that we have in hand and still not deplete it completely. But then why do we need to be sustainable? We all want good things in life. Why should we just live off the interest? That is the question that maybe today's generation asks. We want the best of things. We see this is being available elsewhere. The globalization has given us so much of information, so much of news, that what used to be Western kind of concepts has come into our lives very easily now. So why should we be behind anybody? That is the question that we ask ourselves sometimes. It is not just for me or you or us who are sitting in this room today. We are responsible for the future generations that are coming. I saw certain things in my lifetime, which if my children don't see and ask me tomorrow, Dad, what happened to that? And if I don't have an answer, they'll say, Dad, it's your generation that finished it off. And I don't think I want to live in a world where my child points a finger at me and I can't satisfy him saying that, no son, I didn't do it. It was something else. That would be a very sad day for us to justify our acts to our children. If we live off this capital that we call as earth, we can have progressive prosperities, not just prosperity as on date, but the future generations can also prosper in their own ways, taking advantage out of the resource that we have, which is the capital. And that, in fact, helps us maintain that web of life where all the species get space to live and reproduce, stay on. So, it's a very selfish motive that we all have for us to conserve. It's something that we need to do for ourselves. We are not doing it for anybody else. If we are trying to be green, we are trying to do something ecologically good. Let's remember, it's for us, it's our own good that we are doing this. It's for our next generation, it's our humankind. So, as in the morning, it was being discussed like, yes, there are so many things that can be done, but what can I do? It's a question of me. I can do something. I cannot be expecting others to be doing everything for me. At my small little level, what can I do? When I say I am taking every one of us as I, as we all call us I. I feel everyone can be green. Let's start with the pillars of democracy. The legislature, I mean our politicians who are elected, they're called legislature because they legislate laws for us. They make good laws, and no society ever makes a law which is against its own interest. Every society all along has always been making laws which are for the good of the society. Like for, if we call it green, we have so many acts and laws in India, like the Air Act, the Water Act, the Wildlife Act, Biodiversity Act, you name it, and we have a plethora of acts. This was the role of the legislature. They thought about our future, they made the laws. We have the executive to deliver this and to monitor these activities. The executive can be green by ensuring that the norms are followed. As we saw in the case of Sikkim, is the executive which is delivering the policies. That's when it's working. And if it doesn't work, comes in the role of the judiciary. What we see today in the National Green Tribunal coming in and hammering us, Meghalaya, the rat hole mining being shut down, is the judiciary that comes in. The ban on timber in Northeast, the so-called Godavarman case that came up, was an act of the judiciary to ensure that we follow the laws. We ensure our sustainability. Okay, so this is the pillars of democracy. I'm not bringing in the fourth pillar because I guess we have some more session tomorrow where we have the media coming in. Maybe we can discuss the role of the media tomorrow somewhere. Now coming to professionals. Professionals as engineers. Say, I am a civil engineer. I work with the PWD department and I'm asked to align a new road. is for the engineer to be slightly thinking green in aligning the road in such a way that the environmental hazards caused are less. Maybe cut fewer trees while you align the road, maybe avoid the landslide zones, or maybe avoid a catchment area which is providing water somewhere down there. So these are small things which can happen with any professional, other engineer, water supply people. They can think of locating their water sources in such a way that the catchment area is good and ensure that the catchment area is maintained so that the water supply is good. So these are ways that I feel any professional can also think green. Depends on how we go about thinking. Doctors, I think we already had a contribution here. Yes, although I did not follow much of it in the language, I'm sorry. But I guess you mentioned about hospital waste management. It's a major issue. We have a biomedical waste law, rules. The rules stated that every hospital has 5 bins, different colored bins, for disposal of different types of waste, starting with paper waste, ending in toxics. All cannot be mixed together. Yes, degradable, non-degradable, in school, college kind of campus can be separated, segregated, done. But once the toxic waste gets mixed with even paper waste, we have a bigger problem at hand. Incinerators are not just the only way of doing it. You cannot be incinerating plastics, PVC pipes which are used for our saline or for similar type of activities. For that you need autoclaving, Now who has the resource for that? But yes, that's where doctors can come in. They can think of ways and means of ensuring the disposal is good. Because if the disposal is bad, it's going to affect our neighborhood. There is going to be leaching. There is going to be the water percolating down, and then it's going to be back into the system again. So again, this is just an example that I'm giving of professionals and how they can be more green in their thoughts and take this forward. Any government department can bring in a little bit of green thinking, and I think we can see a huge change. Start with the panchayats, of course, may not be very relevant here, but panchayats these days have so much of devolved power with them that they can start with those departments. You look at agriculture, why not look at organic agriculture, vermicomposting, using of organic manure and all. Soil, conserving catchments, if they can work on that. Social welfare definitely has a lot of role to play. Horticulture again, if we are keeping it organic and we are using kinds of vermicompost and other things, I think we are contributing to the deteriorating condition of our soil. We have seen in states like Assam, where I come from now, this year the tea gardens suffered so badly because there was a kind of drought. But parallelly, we also have some tea gardens which are organic. The soil held moisture for those gardens to have their plants alive, whereas those who are using chemicals, the bushes, they're brown. Very simple thing you can go and do is take soil from the ones who are using chemicals and one where they're using organic. You see the hardness. The chemicals have made those soils so hard that it does not give them much more, unless they put fertilizers over and over again. It's not giving them the benefit. So, being organic helps you even in times when there are droughts and all. The soil is good enough to hold moisture and keep it going till you get the next rains. Yes, social institutions and NGOs have a huge role to play. When I'm saying social institutions, here I was just discussing with some gentlemen outside some time back. In a country like ours, I believe, religion has a huge role. Social institutions, I also would bring in, religious institutions could also be a part of the social institutions who can play a green role. What comes to my mind, since this is a Christian-dominated area, I know very little, of course, but I have been fascinated by the Great Deluge and the Noah's Ark. What did the Lord build that ark for? What did He carry there? What did He want everyone to keep there? 2 of each species that was in land, right? A male and a female of every species that we had. if you look at it, that is a way of ensuring that the same species live on. So God wanted that the deluge should not finish off everything. That the same life form should be there. Not just humans, He just did not carry only humans. It was every other species that was there. So why not we remember what Lord tells us also, that through His messages, that yes, each is important to us. Social institutions can be, I'm not sure here, but women's group are very strong in some states I have seen. They take very good steps to ensure that the men folk follow rules. That could also be one way of looking at it. It's not just them thinking green, making men think green would be a great contribution. It could be, as I say, NGOs. There are many green NGOs who do good work. The idea is to document them, show their examples to others and take it forward, exchange ideas. It's not just about doing it in a district or a state. We can always be exchanging ideas now in this age of internet. Life is so easy to connect and to contact and get information out of people and understand what they're doing. Try and follow them. And most importantly, I have a huge respect for teachers. Because I believe they are the people who contribute towards what our future is, how our future generations act, behave and conduct themselves. Like in the morning we're having this discussion with teachers and all. I was of the opinion that every teacher can be green. Teaching language or maths or science to me makes no difference. Yes, science can be more environmentally topical. But every other subject can also bring in green concepts. Put it across in a way that children pick it up from there. In schools we also learn about keeping our environment clean, the school clean, like the documentaries we see, where children contribute to teaching parents what is right, what is wrong. If teachers can put in something in the mind of the student, I believe they go back home and talk to their parents, they talk to their friends, they talk to their siblings, they multiply the thoughts. It starts with the teacher, goes to the student, they act as multiplier of what? Messages. So the teachers can play a very, very important role as they get the children for a major part of the day. Rest, parents get a lot of time with the children. It's on the parents to be acting proper, sustainably, so that children imbibe those kind of habits in them. So again, it's just about one earth that we have. We're not going to get another earth even if we're searching for life elsewhere. It's going to be very difficult, and even if we find one, for us to transport ourselves there and live there and make a house and stay there again is a far-fetched dream for the entire humanity. So we need to think very carefully, because this is a stage where we feel is ecologically a very critical stage, where we are seeing issues like what was highlighted by the Sikkim team, the major issues, climate change and all these things coming in. If we don't act now, it might be a bit too late for us to turn things back. Why should we act? Because it's our mess. Let's be frank, we created it, so others cannot come and clean it up. But there's nothing that can't be done if we are together. It's not that one person has messed it up and others can't do it. We can all together do it. We can maintain this web of life. And that's what I guess will sustain Earth for a much, much longer time. So for me, I wanted to keep it that short. If there is any questions or queries, or if you want to discuss some certain things, I am happy to discuss it. And if we have little more time, 4-5 minutes. I think it was being very bland. I had a small presentation there again. Are you feeling a little bored and tired? Sure. We need to stand up and wake up, right? And I will do a small activity with you if you give me the permission. Okay? I'll just take 5 minutes and try and... Okay, this is... Sorry. I'll ask you 4 questions here. Okay? Is it possible? Block A. Box A. if we were to divide it, the white part, into two equal halves, you have notebooks. You can try it. Can you do it? Two equal halves, only the white part. Right? It's very easy work, right? None? Okay. Okay, let's go to B. Three equal halves, three equal parts. Done? Easy, right? We'll go to the next. There comes the question. We need to divide it into 4 equal pieces. Possible. Well, we have to see. It's a brain teaser to wake up people, nothing serious. Don't take it very seriously. Can I give you a notebook? Okay, let's not hold it on. There are 4 more presentations after this. I'll not hold you up. Let's see how we think. Are they equal? They're equal. Each of them is having 1/4 less of a square, right? From each we have cut out 1/4, right? Okay. See, it's becoming more and more complicated now. Now I'm going to ask you the last question. The world record is 7 seconds for the answer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the time is, I guess, up. What's the answer? I can wait. Any ideas? Somebody? Come on, there are so many young people, think fast. The green team, the green volunteers. Come, think. Or should I go ahead and give the answer? Or you want one more minute? You want to try? Somebody? Let's finish it, right? We're short of time. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's not so complicated. Good joke, right? But that's what we do in life. We complicate our thinking. Let's also think very simply. Let's not think too big at times. Yes, we need big thinking, we need futuristic thinking, we need vision. But everything starts small and easy and nice. That's how maybe we take the first steps forward and go forward. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I must thank the organizers. It was so kind of you to have brought me back to Churachandpur after 10 years. And I'm loving this place again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dave, for that insightful and very interesting presentation. Anybody would like to ask a question or make a comment? A brief comment.
It's not so much as a question, but rather some kind of, a way so that we can tie up with you. I mean, you have seen these green volunteers. how can we tie up WWF and these green volunteers so that we can work methodically, systematically, and with some purpose, some guidance.
Yes, we had a small discussion regarding this. It's very encouraging to see this young group of people coming up because I believe youth holds a lot of potential for the future. Initially, what I had suggested was that for an NGO kind of an organization to become stable and function, at this age it will be very good for them to understand developing vision, goals, programs, then understanding how you go about logically devising your project, making a 10 or 20 year strategic program, developing those nodes after that, and doing project planning and all those things. For which I had suggested that we can have a 2-day module or a 3-day module for your volunteers. Through our Delhi office, we have a very good resource person, in fact one of the best as on date. She does these kind of trainings. We can do that so that the base is strong. It's not just about getting one project and running it and then not having anything and finishing off our activity. It's about sustaining an activity that you start. If they're starting at this age, I see a long future they have ahead. So let's build the base. Teach them how logical thinking happens, how you do a 20-year strategic program for your community, for your area, and then take it forward phase by phase. Tying up with the government, tying up with funding agencies, there are various threads that are there. That is something that I have proposed in the morning talking to a couple of volunteers. The other small thought that came to my mind was when I saw Thomas's exhibition. These are the kind of people who need to be promoted in the state. I could very well have offered him that please apply to WWF. It will be an asset for us. But I'd not like to do that. I'd like him to stay here and develop his potentials and come up. I suggested that he should apply for WIF, right? These kind of people, if they go to WIF for their masters and come out, they could add to the value of the state. Or, as on date, what WWF does is we have a small grant program for researchers. He can take up small, he has some interest in research, he was telling me. I have suggested that he should go to the website, check it out, do that kind of an activity with us. We would prefer that he does it in Manipur, not elsewhere. So that the states, what do you say, it's not going to be a huge baseline study. He might take up a particular issue and work on that. He has an interest in a particular wildlife sanctuary. So if he is interested in documenting the biodiversity there or something like that, wonderful. We'll be happy to help that. And as we keep interacting, I'm sure we'll have newer ways and means to collaborate.
I was more disposition to in the wildlife and big animals like tigers, elephants. Can you find for us? Can you find for us wildlife?
Sorry?
Wildlife.
I think you're a better place to answer that than me, I guess.
Wildlife.
Yeah, and anything that we find in the wild, which has life, I term that wildlife. Any living organism which is there, which is also, we call it as biodiversity.
Including trees.
Yes, because the national parks and sanctuaries come under the Wildlife Protection Act. So Wildlife Protection Act protects even trees there. So this entire ecosystem thing is, you can call it wildlife per se. Then you can add on something if you like. Yeah. In a sanctuary, even the pebbles and the dead wood and the leaves, they are also part of it. It's not just alive, in fact, I had mistaken it. Under the Act, they are also protected under the Act. Thank you.
Thank you once again. Abana, guest one of our guests, to pa Kevung Zamoy. Amale lagang telte ki pang mama to na amana hon hong la leba. Pwede na may isang ngalay.
Tun tatlang hun patianin musaka heba hun poi mo tangka heu tu tuang te chief guest purung zagin ba te bang kile puhau kum bang kile del ga pat DPA President le sepi te bang kim khom thiam sang pathian ke pa thui yen hi kim sim ta chi chu thianga le pang ham dia ye gen di practical ai thei tanina local context yen lut kon som dia topic hong ki hi stable land based farming and its importance for environment che here sustainable kun belap na ile stable land based farming chi chena sustainability lam kien so deu ya ka ngai so chia ki wai lam kun ko ya oi bana a concept tam zo hi dena heu te Dr. S Anbalagan le soman day in leng again kin tower ai te repeat vak lowin chena hi to thei le wai dan le som dia oi bana ei lama environmental concerns ang ki patan le wai te the alternative means de hi ngai su te en home le chia china tom na lama community initiative mundangaum in a thei te lo ching te bang e et ton thi ông nhà cái chia với đàn ông sa thia cái paper chathi ilaka practical taka na practice puzakai bang palian bang ai kele puar sang ate khom ban ông hile nom the same lai din ka gin ta bang tem hile ki sandan hi ni to ding ne gya gel hi sa pau hi a hile leng ei pau atien som hi ka introduction akun quote no pai le green policy of Hong Kong ki chi hi na sim kha bang siam nom din ka ging ta wai te na objective a statement again now hi environment hoi ta ka improve thei na ngina active planting proper maintenance and preservation of trees together with other vegetation te ama sapen to greening chi hiam environmental preservation chi hiam ai kele sustainable environment again chia ei lama effort again de che akipat na plantation ta azia chu environmental concern ang kipat na environment se go ta lumbo ituite luite kang go ichi chia bang chile wai regenerate no di chi chena plantation kita ye lami ya Hong Kong government in a green policy anane nawa quote anagain ka again kama ma in kathia uche jakin plantation ichi hi bang ahia ichi le atang pi ni thili baswana wa apat economic gain nom mo mun neu chik le lo lian pe ba hi te atang pi na over wai bana sustainable development ichi chen hi delama long te gain bangin tu ni ai poimo in needs poimo te imu na ke hilo na thang son te ding na le poimo deu aom tham na ge na wai bana hiai to ki sai kha deu ma non chu green business chi bang tu line green business chi bang ai ke le green consumerism ki chi kong aom ta he te detail in explain non da dia ai le tunia seminary nei na san le I concern ni Kobel Pumpi ating anak haklet kaya global concern le ta tunin chu kay thei phak ta ni leng environment ta pisai in green policy ta pisai tale hedan seminar in nei panai lamai do ka chia bang teng le ei kichi sek pai na pai te khonung pil sia pum za thain chu ahun ge achia ahun ge seminar ni dan ni kingai sun dia ye kon ge no pa hi le the silent spring kichi Raquel Carson ni na gelbang friends of the earth kichi le limit of growth kichi clubs of Rome kichi waya young scientists bang hiam people from te le kabon pol kia dot pata ye da na I kam khan to development na pai zel hi dena loi pati gen ba unlimit kum de hi ma ming pung de deu alei tang la pum lo che unlimit tum kom de chi 1960s vela pon mu so le le khabu kon gel ki don bol kia tan hi khovel kumpia te ngau china khovel United Nation level bang hi convention declaration commission laws ti tuam tam nong tama wai highlights ting cover ve ka hi uchima baina Indian context ane National Environment Policy 2004 bang le government hi oi zakin tunia hi ei laka patna ma le khovel kumpi hin i dam government paida na hi apatna na yet lo hi chinom na he dia ya thil khen khat te e ya dia le ei laka le on mo wai kasak le literature patam mute kon gel kia tu da nai pai to zel hi atang pi na ecosystem ti kum som nga ta nai che ki keng ma hi why about 60% of all ecosystem have been degraded achia why about 20% of corals ke cho poi mo la kia species extinction is 1000 times above the normal background rate then I have to take a tin again kind kathia hei bang le alarming mama why ban hei bang rate up by to zel hi 1/3 to 2/3 of all species would be lost during the second half of the next century chi hial da ni tu ban zakat pai to lai le chu sing le bua ka chi tuam to me ni te mang thang zo phial ding da na ki no hi scientist te na why ban forest khovel kumpia forest chi hi kum khatina 1 lakh square kilometer khong ana khiam huchibang pinmun ka om ta hi chi nom na hi ai le local context a lim la ken le lam ka town aerial view hi lam ka le sevel chi dia ma town area plantation parcel bang hi namu mo akim le kian a green nai ni ngai sunya mo aikile construction material is ateu pangahia tinted roof tamzoin kizam tulaya khulumi chi hi yain bela mama idio chi ngai dan man pethe mo koi jaka lam kataw ni chi ki sak thei pi mama alum ye lo ngai nam lo hi plantation percentage niam lo mama hi chi nong na ya why is a plan ni mong lo ten khak da nai chi ten mai 97-98 poi lai velina defense committee chi lakin lampi na ke clear noi kim kom why himaya hi lampi ki ke bang le e the tani na why zakina i local context sa en leng denai chi a species mangi apange chi te bang leng ngai sun le hang e laka ikisak te pi mama i national bot ka nai ngai su thial hornbill no va phul ban ei neu lai ta na le a mo pi ya pata hua ya lung tu ko la te to ya chi bang leng thi la hi 1980s ko to hoi mu yom no lo uchima bai na i mu no lo bang ngau ma i culture a poi moi sang ma sia lai ai le sia om na i da ma koi teng am lai chi bang en leng tom lo ma de ko khwa tam non het lo we why zakina alarming a local context ale alarming situation da ma lo hiam chi hi hon ngai to sak ma ma hi a tam zoi i chi bang as i forest chi dia ma sim le gwa te se deu walum de deu yai te bang jia hiam chi hi explanation wam tam zo te explain na ya hi i lo kho sin kuat i kho sak dan zil lo hi i population pung de deu i kam in tua a circle pen niam de deu zoom circle pen tom de deu i mana yai bang ko kai ta hi chi hi a ki i explain dan ye here why ki hi lo na i culture sabeng mi hi sabeng lung lut ma tu bang a leng vasa bang ngasabet bang yu ma kuai sab to mi te kat bang pensiona alum lut pe na gen chile sabet chioi pension che hi de to le sabet chi mai zen chu Puchidan ai che culture ama in a hindi sabet khom an hai zia kina tunin itan ka kel tampiom ipai thailo ai zia ka itan tampiom ding hai chi ngai so na mama wai bana ei laka I explore lo midang ino apoi mo nan kriya izwa khia itan ka kel tampiom din ka gi tai chang na dina tuma kum khat kum ni paisa na ken bal kichi to kai lungthul kol khonga min walan chen barmala patta khong payun ken bal kesi khata sangle sana ho valai yoi chu uchi ba ba pal pi orchid city ke ma waila ko va tom kho mun chen sera samni khonga valai ngam why ako mite lok saloma amam china gamounting kal khata khom gai ve kuchi dan ke weird lo medicinal plants ko tam pie la ka nom ding itai chi bang le ngai to sakai kuchi bang din le what next mo banga hi di iman suate samki zodium davitina chi ban deleng ka phlai dia ma chi ban na environment to ki saina deleng I phlai dia mo chi tu ni na ei lei ki dom to ta ka ya phlai na di chi le hau bang chi di chi poi mo ma ma he alternative dan khata ingai su le tu a seminar topic ai le stable farming ichidiama plantation in Genleng a stable farm land-based farming in China leitang atinga leyai chin kum sot jadeu hing thei te dan in ngai sun dia Manipur rom te ya di dia kin hi hau sang na gam leitang hau sang na dam I thei khnai ke ya petroleum na gam o ma hi chi mi nong mi na thei ma company German company không ki siang ma en na ki thei nai lo uchi lo house ang nai nei sun su len nahi education minister okay in na zana human resource development minister nuam we na Manipur ka house ang na damom lo industry long lo bang tenom lo education beng non kwa sa de ba chia uchi dan na ya tin gen leng leitan ma na hi wa ja ka leitan bang chile hausak pi din bang chile inun ta na zang dong jiam chi apoi mo ma ma hi ai plantation to ki sai hi permanent deu le kum sot hing deu chu rubber coffee tea bamboo orange kong tea pine ai ki le denai gen pa song ta apple mango chi ko tam ta ki a commercial scale na ki kholo in chen Iwan ko ngai chana ki chingin azuam didan lama na ki ngai sun khalo ilo ni dan ni le a crop ka multi crop cropping ki hin chen malta poimo hi chi za malta kil kata ki chin bu ki chin bok me di ki chin bok ku cha lo neu chi kan nei leng le poimo te ngum pia oi cha gan ki fu lai wai te ngi ni cha ong ko sat sat phe na ye chu ko sat in te lo te why ben ka tua permanent deu hiat dini chi je hak sana tampiong na hi culture bang I ngai sun na bang lem to ba si ma ya ye sustainable deu farming pen apoi mo na ye thei chu remunerative ichidiam a return boy hoi takin calculate le vok pi thum le li khoi ichi kha singtam lo jin khat kum khat nei to akas velu ki bang dia ai chu return mo puchidan ke na environmental friendly plantation hi environmental friendly lo om ke ya dena Hong Kong government greening policy uta plan masak pamina plantation kana hi pa wai bana ye stable dewa om te hi a return pen kum som thum chi pa ai kel kum som na tan aga lo chi kan bang he sia kin hi a lo pen ei kham ke lo I tu kham ta kham a leng om to wei sia kin patuam ma hi suan mang house apu tang pizol house apu suan mang ini LIC na bol ken chu LIC hoi pen ya ka the plantation singno suan ai chidan ai chu azia chu singno khat suan na LIC policy hoi deu ka kum som ni banga mature kum som ni a mature singno suan le kum som le nga a the bang tam pyong mo azia ken chu ka life ka ye singno suan na ensure ka hi chidan ai chu LIC azia kina patuam ingai sunna wai lam pai hi zekle hi patuam ma di chiam ngai tun saka a prospect to a ye kon hi a permanent lam hiloin a cash crop hi mi male a success dan ka yen nom nai kon la hi a yen to si a yen hi ga ma hoi lo ma mai chin ile ko to a zepada level kan experience chu market problem kum tenga leyom lo chia a grower hi wai sim sana productive zo mo uchima bai na sim don len bu chin sana log zo tham wang ka thoi ta kina ni kumina manam ho ya share som thum atun to kun kha tongoma aniam penalty so ma manai chuni kuma si ising tampa calculation dana chu MP election nei dek tana si man ho ye chidan ngai bai ka after every 5 years le mai the ai kile government ki kan dik cha bangyam khatong le mai the wai za ni kuma si hoi ta ka na chi na bi ka to spices board to ki en kolte la ka hi ni kuma laksom ni tan amung asinga pat ka bangza hiya mama example again kha ki geu chu khot di kho jim kwa to ya ti pai mu ka pai le te na ti ton kha mo di kho jim kho te a kho zang wa si chi nu wa kho zang wa mi in song tu le sage yo in ni pen government na pat ai wai ram wa mo uchilo dang tengin government na patila singa pata ram wa ku ve ku wai ba na hi lam ki ma in plot nei lo non lo chirane ni kum tana gari le zo hi bang thiam mo je a success dan in le o je a market hi cha a hoi na le bi a ku kal lo a ki nom lo mo why a market the problem pe i solve take chit lo ki pu khana ka hi chi ka ta mong na le kon ge na hi a prospect dan kon le hoi na dan chu organic products ai le la ka mun tam so hi abi ka lam ka area chi lo hi fertilizer ki jam nai lo wai ja ka le jang mai kwam lat khom ai ki le wa ya tourism kwam lat khom ai ki le ya lung thul kam khom i hon hai te bang zia ka lim se mo ai ki le wa ya tui vai lui ge ya apan neu chi ka jang neu chi ka lên thế xuân tiêu bằng gì cả khủng sẽ bộ anh lấy le hỏi lo mà virgin lion chín anh lim đàn le tuang sẽ hi chỉ ấy mà mày lấy thế vậy giờ cái organic product cái này hi ham tham na kan vậy organic product scope liền mà vậy bà na gam lấy tan này lại how sẽ tên này chứ anh này đàn khát tiền cho này rồi lấy mi biom lo à gam house ai thei mo le je kin ami pi le anei hi na ka tom pa mai bây giờ farm ko mai ta ka yu te de ni gam ma ki ching lo ma la ya i ham phat na ma mai me te hi ke thei dan le lin le farm apoi mo dan thei hia tu na gam nei le wa hi chi a thei yu tom ki tu ka sing tang gam ne la san na wai je khoi de ki chu chim chi bây giờ kina ei ham phat na hi to lane base chi thì vậy mi đăng in đăng pin này lâu in này khá ta hiện và lim lá cũng là chi thì 2009 mình cái thế flower exhibition horti department tên hơn này là như cái lệnh hít chỉ có bà lắm cái zana bà min na hoya hít chỉ có bà hoya im một cái chỉ cái thế bản này chứ florist mà horticulture florist bằng lệ hỏi tất cả cái develop hi lệ thì nó hồi lo mà đi chỉ bằng con ngày tuổi sẽ cả bây giờ lim lan con ta cái hi ai lệ challenges đó này na hak san nai tua te avakin gain man ke zongina bangse gain su dia inadequate scientific research and survey hoi da na igin da nai na hi pom ki tam lo ma mai chin scientific dewa to coffee board khong in on train chia ki zui thei ma lo chiao mai chu hoi cha as coffee board